Not a thing.
Let's go on to the next thing, man.
Let's rock, baby.
So let's get into a current event. We always gonna address some current events.
This week's current event.
on this
This
podcast.
week's news you can use like I do.
And it's a perfect segue since we're talking about San Francisco, the Bay Area.
Yeah, it is.
I had to take a deep breath because this could have been a whole.
I've been waiting on this one.
This could have been a whole segment by itself.
By itself.
I mean, a whole episode by itself. LaRussell. So to set it up for the audience.
Wow.
If you don't know, it's been about a week, going on 2 weeks now since LaRussell been trending and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But he has some controversial lyrics in a song that he released called Heaven Sent.
Right.
In which, in the same sentence,
yes,
he mentioned Martin Luther King.
He did.
Malcolm X.
He did.
And I don't know how you go from Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Maybe it was somebody after that. I forget. But anyway, in the same sentence, he mentioned Jeffrey Epstein.
He did. He did.
I can't even say it.
Yes, you can. Get it out. It's all right, bro. Get it out. Get it out.
Adolf Hitler?
He said Hitler.
Oh, my God.
He said that.
And Donald Trump?
Donald P. Trump.
Saying, let me get myself together. Saying that they were heaven sent.
Yes.
So, Manish, I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Oh, thank you.
So, what do you feel about all the backlash he been getting? As an artist, we both artists. As an artist, him feeling like he was expressing his artistic freedom.
He was.
What do you feel like him saying they were heaven sent?
First off, let me say this. I'm a huge LaRussell fan.
Me too.
So I don't want any one comment I make right here to be partially confused with hating. I'm not hating. I'm a LaRussell fan. Let's start with that. Secondly, he was exercising his freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. And
real quick, freedom of speech ain't free. It comes with a cost.
It comes with a cost. He was exercising that, and it was one of them things where you had to know what he really meant or what he was saying. But this audience, you're not giving this audience credit, for not being as deep as you. Mm. You have to assume your audience is dumb. You have to dumb certain things down for your audience.
That's a good point.
No, you do.
Yeah.
That's how the music got this way. They don't like the deep music no more. They just want to dance and wiggle. They don't want to hear no stories or learn something from no music no more. They don't want that.
Right.
So, there was a way to do what he did, but he exercised his right, and his producer or his engineer told him, like, hey, I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
I don't think you should. And so him already having this platform now, have built himself up to being signed with Rock now. And I think that he's untouchable.
It's a whole new light and attention.
It's a whole new light and attention on him. He tested how big he was to see, will they understand? But one thing I tell people is that, this may sound harsh, but fuck your intentions. Only you know them. Only you know your fucking intentions.
Right.
Don't matter what you meant. If I gotta dig into you, what the fuck you all, but I didn't mean it like that. Most misunderstandings are like that. People don't know what the fuck people meant by certain things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So really, fuck intentions. You can't say deep stuff, or you can't do things a certain way and expect people to just understand and get it. And they didn't. And this social media is a mean place, buddy.
Man, my man deactivated all his social accounts.
He had to. It was getting ugly.
My take on it is, you got to put everything in context.
Right.
And
hold on.
Okay.
Let me end with saying, I understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't care to understand what he was saying. I understood it where he was coming, but folks are not that deep and don't even want to be that deep.
Deep.
Now carry on.
Yeah. That was well said, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, that was well said. My take on it is, I feel like, yes, we are all created by God.
Right.
Yes. But to me, the term heaven sent
Right.
denotes something sent from God
Yes.
for good.
Yes.
We talk about women.
That's why it says heaven sent.
We talk about women. When you get a woman in your life, she do everything. She cook, she clean, she ain't a nag.
Right.
She boss you up when you want to be bossed up.
Right.
She do everything that a nigga be looking for in a woman. You be like, that woman is heaven sent.
Heaven sent.
You know what I mean? Or when you get an unexpected blessing from God, or something that just happens good in your life, you feel like it's heaven sent.
Yes.
So when he used the term heaven sent, to me, he used it out of context.
He did.
You know what I mean?
But he wanted you to understand where he was coming from.
Right.
And then instead of giving you the chance to do that, he insulted you first.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, oh man, y'all didn't understand, I really meant to, he came on and said, oh, if y'all don't get that, y'all slow.
Yeah.
So now you done irritated folks.
Yeah.
Folks who halfway got it, but fuck that, I don't get it, nigga, and fuck you. That's what you gonna make folks do, and that's what they did. So you don't insult the people that don't get it. This is a sensitive world out here, and this internet lets anybody be a bully. Everybody's a bully. This is a mean internet. And they have just shown how overnight you can be shut down.
Man.
This cancel culture is for real.
Yeah, it's crazy. I pray for him. I just think
I pray for him, bro. I'm a LaRussell fan, bro.
Yeah,
I know what he meant.
I like the whole movement he been doing, and I hope he bounced back.
I interviewed him.
I hope
Big fan. I'm on stage with him at some shows.
I hope he'll bounce back from it.
He's gonna bounce back from it.
I just feel like sometimes, like, his engineer, to piggyback on you mentioning the engineer, he
told him. I don't know about this one now. This you know what? Fuck that. Let's see what it do. That's what he told him. Nah, fuck that.
One thing
this the kind of attention it's gonna get some attention, but you didn't know it would get this kind of attention.
Yeah, he just to me as if I was his OG talking to him, I am his OG.
Right.
I just think he took it out of the using it in the proper way.
Right. He simply took the word out of context. Everybody know what he meant.
Yeah.
But it's folks that because you mix those words and that seemed offensive, they don't want to get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
You just said this and we don't like that. It goes back to that facts and feelings. They don't care about the facts. It's how you made people feel.
Right, yeah.
You could have been saying something very factual.
Yeah.
But if you rub some people the wrong way while saying it,
Yeah.
that counts more than what you said.
and he rubbing some people the wrong way.
He's rubbing them the wrong way.
No, I'm gonna tell you why though.
Why?
He's not backing down from it.
No, he's not backing down.
He's standing on it. Yeah.
He's standing on it.
Whether that's he his own man.
He's standing on his truth. He know what he meant.
Yeah.
And that's what I just say. Fuck intentions.
Do you think he'll issue a public apology?
That's a tough one. I think he's gonna stand on. If he issues a public apology, it'll be because Jay-Z himself told him to do it. Hey, yo, man, we just signed. We just put all this money into you. Go ahead.
You might have to retract that statement.
Just do that first. Just don't worry. I handle it from there.
Would you, if you were him, would you issue a public apology? I know I'm putting you on the spot. I love doing this to you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I mean, business is business. And I wouldn't want to, but if what I just did like that just jeopardized the whole, thing, I have to be unselfish too and think of the comments that I made in this. Now, even though I meant well, I have to see what it did.
Right.
And everybody don't care what I meant. Right. They're showing me right now that they don't give a damn what I meant.
Yeah, LaRussell is a brand.
He's a brand.
He's a brand.
This is messing with his entire brand.
Yeah, yeah.
So to save the entire brand and all of these people that you employ, sometimes do you take the L to give them back the W?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you stand on your principle and everybody take a L?
And I'm going to answer the question I asked you, because I don't want to just put you on the spot. I'm going to put myself
You
on the
did.
spot.
You keep doing it. You keep doing it. You're good at this.
If I was LaRussell, I would issue a public apology. I just would. That's just me though.
Right.
Because I feel like, you know, it was taken out of context, as I said.
Right. It was taken. He didn't mean it that way. It was taken out of context.
Yeah, but you know, whether he does or don't, that's his decision. LaRussell, we praying for you.
Yeah.
You know, this is just, you know, one thing on your journey that, you know, we all gonna go through shit. You know what I mean? in
Right.
life.
And all have been.
And go keep going through stuff.
Yes,
you know,
more to come.
So this is just a mountain that he got to climb for him.
Just
right
his
now.
turn.
But we had to give a roundaway player's perspective on it.
We did.
It was only right. No fingerprints.
Oh, we forgot again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Check it out. We got something